Hey, God bless you, my friend. This is Sister Sharon, and today I want to share with you my experience with smoking weed. When I was in high school, which was over 40 years ago, I remember, or close to 40 years, I remember how poor my family was, how poor, how destitute, and not only were we poor, but all of the kids around us, we were all poor. We lived in the poorest neighborhood in the city. And I remember my best friend at the time always had some weed. And she was always twin. That's what they call me. I have a twin sister. We're fraternal twins. We don't look alike. But that's what they called us. Twin. Twin, you want to get high? Girl. And you like, okay. I didn't do it because I just needed something to do. I did it because I was asked to do it. It was for free. You figure if it's for free. And friend, let me tell you, my eyes would be glossy. I felt sleepy. I felt hungry. Yes, I did. I felt like I was moving in slow motion. I felt paranoid. I only smoked weed twice in my life, and I did not like it. And I do not understand how anyone could adjust to this feeling of being controlled. I felt controlled. I did not like it. I was a teenager, but I knew this not for me. Not to mention my eyes, God gave me big eyes and they would be glossy. You knew I was high. You knew it. I couldn't hide it. So friend, I'm telling you, the weed smoking thing, it is so shocking how people adjust to feeling what they feel. They will tell you it makes them relax. Exactly. You lay back, you're in a stupor. And that is what God considers illegal, my friend. There is a difference between smoking cannabis, marijuana or weed, and using it for medicinal purposes other than inhaling. When you inhale the weed, you on a whole different, that's a whole nother game, friend. And I want you, those that are viewing the video, to consider joining me in my, I believe, mandate now from the Lord to help people to understand the dangers of smoking weed. This is our new ministry handout to warn the people weed smoking will take your soul to hell. If you want to join me by spreading these out in your city, especially if you live in an impoverished area, I'm going to send you a bundle of these, okay? And beloved, listen. We have an epidemic. And we need you to help us to spread. It's not just a warning. It tells you the facts about weed smoke and why it's been illegal in our nation for so long, except for the states that have legalized it. Big mistake, my friend. Big mistake. Other than those facts that's in this, it's just a quick read. It's something that you can leave and anywhere you go. Just sit one down. You could take a team with you and just hand them out. Friend, we have an epidemic. And I believe God has placed in my heart to print as many as I can. This year, I want to try to print 1 million of these. But we need you all to go throughout your city and spread them out. So if you want to join me, send your complete mailing address and put in the subject. Go to motivatingyouTowin.com, put in the subject, weed smoking handouts. Put your complete mailing address and I will send these out to you ASAP. Friend, get involved. We have an epidemic. Young people, old people, rich people, poor people, doctors, lawyers, you name it, everybody is smoking weed. And they do not know. People, listen, because many preachers do not talk about sorcery from their pulpits. They do not mention the word hell at all. So we have a generation of people who have just totally been left to their own devices, especially the millennials. Many of them have never even heard the word sorcery. Sorcery is Greek. It's in the scriptures. It is a poisoner, someone that's using concoctions or potions to poison the body. The CDC of the United States of America declares marijuana is poison. It's a drug. And it kills brain cells. It puts you in a complete stupor. It is nothing to play with. And back to my own testimony before I close this exhortation. As I said, I'm a teenager. At that time, I couldn't get with it. How can anyone adjust to the way a weed, a ugly, dirty, nasty smelling weed? Friend, who could get adjusted to this? Except for the other video I just made. Fear and anxiety drives people to smoking, drinking, sexing. There's so much fear and anxiety. They use it to escape instead of believing on the Lord Jesus Christ, turning from your sin and asking God to help you and putting your faith. You got to put feet. Hear my feet. You got to put feet with your faith. We all have problems. We all have concerns. But friend, you got to put your feet with your faith. Not in no dirty, nasty, ugly weed. So if you want to join Sister Sharon in this campaign of making awareness to masses of people in our nation that they are going to hell, they are going to face judgment for being a sorcerer. Friend, join me. The link is in the description box. Please, if you live in an apartment, make sure that you give me your apartment number. And remember, at this time, because we don't have a lot of money, my friend, we're sending these out with our own finance from the ministry. I cannot afford to send these outside the United States. It costs $22.50. This same package that we would send here in the United States is a little under $6 for 100. It will cost $22.50 up to $26 depending on where internationally. We can't afford it. So God bless you, my friend. Get up and get involved. And look, even if all you purpose to do is send, look, we got packets, right? If you just purpose to send out or to distribute one pack of these in your region, and that's it. Just say, God, give me the strength, the courage to get out there, talk to the people, and just give them I don't like to use the word. It's a handout. It's a warning handout of the eternal dangers of smoking weed. It's not hard, my friend. You got to understand what's at stake. Souls. Come on, get up and get going, soldiers. God bless, friend. Till next time.